It's Wednesday. We got a lot of work done on Labor Day weekend. My girlfriend helped me, so I didn't record that part, but we did actually buy more panels to extend the chicken run out. It is now more of a square rather than a rectangle, which will give the girls a lot more room to move around in here, and they can still go underneath it as well. So we got all the chicken wire installed. You can see I used some rebar wire here to tie it in everywhere, top and bottom, all the way around 2 feet up. And now I'm digging the perimeter so I can install some wire underneath ground level so creatures can't dig under and get under, because it's not that hard. The actual dirt is pretty soft out here. And after staring and staring and staring at items in the hardware aisle, I actually ended up using these ties here, which I screwed all the way into my stud on the opposite side of the wall. And then I took that rebar wire and I just twisted it around it like an X. And now, fence ain't going nowhere. We did that on both sides. So this is basically where it meets up now, which is really hard for, you know, a cat, a skunk to slip through there. But now I'm doing all the perimeter, guys. So as always, it is time-lapse time. We got one side pretty much done. You can see what the idea is. We have some above and underground, roughly 6 inches under. I know a lot of people online will put the wire underneath like a good 1 or 2 feet out this way. I don't live in the country. I do live in a residential area, so I'm not gonna say I'm gonna have a ton of predators, but I think anything is better than nothing. You can see how deep it's going down here because I haven't covered it yet. But I only have enough of this hardware cloth to do one more side because I haven't really bought all the materials yet, because the majority of this chicken coop build is like, I don't know what I need until I run out of materials. And I'm like, well, now I need this, now I need this. I can't like plan the whole thing beginning to end. I mean, I can measure the rest to know how much more hardware cloth I need, but I didn't originally know how much hardware cloth I was gonna need, so I'll probably get this side done this morning and just kind of chill and do some more tomorrow morning. It's just gotten so hot. Like, I was dead tired. What was it? Labor Day on Monday? I was so tired from being out here all day in the heat. Me and my girlfriend were working on it, and I was just like so dead tired. And I'm trying to avoid feeling like crap being outside in the sun, because my body just ain't used to it. I used to be able to do this stuff. I think getting out here at like 7 a.m. tomorrow, maybe even 6:30, might be the move, because it's getting hot already. And I'm wearing a black shirt like an idiot. But it's going good so far. It's going good. Disclaimer. It is Wednesday. And I am done with the chicken coop and chicken run. I didn't film a lot. I had a lot of help, so I didn't want to put them on camera for the sake of their privacy, but look at this chicken coop. We actually extended the chicken run so it's 10 by 10. I bought another extension to make it longer so they're not so narrowly cramped into one little rectangular area. We do have the chicken wire here like I showed you, and then we have it going down roughly 8 to 9 inches underground with this hardware cloth all the way around it. Could have been a little deeper, that's what she said, but I think since I don't live in the country, I think it'll be okay in a residential area. I do have this big trash can for their feed, so that is great. There's still some little things I want to kind of get figured out. A little bit more rebar wire on some areas. I'm probably going to tie this hardware cloth against the fence every foot or so just to make sure. But regardless, we do have their nesting box sealed off so they cannot go in there. And the reason for that is so since they're not laying eggs anyways right now at their age, they're almost 6 weeks exactly, they're not going to go in there and bed down. So nesting box is covered. I did build these roosts for them. Honestly, wish I would have built the chicken coop maybe 4x8 instead of 4x6, just so they have a little bit more room for their roost up here. But regardless, we did get all of that sealed up. My girlfriend is concerned about that little area up there. I might put a 1x2 up there just to make sure. But currently in here, it's 94 degrees. It's still spicy in the chicken coop itself. So I'm gonna put them in there at night by hand because they don't know to go in there yet, and then open the door for them to come out. So let's take you in the chicken run here. They are big, guys. You probably haven't seen them in like, what, a week and a half, almost 2 weeks? So, hey girls. They are big. Like, to scale, I wear extra large gloves, okay? They are big. Almost 6 weeks old here. Jersey Giants are the black ones, and Delawares are the white ones. I did build this little step for them to go up. It is completely sealed on the roof with chicken wire. All I did was notch out my 2x4 and just wire it down. Kind of ghetto, not gonna lie, for the roof. But it's not going anywhere, if you can tell. It's pretty good. Got the chicken wire all the way around on the top. I'm glad that I kept the chicken run high so they could go under it for shade, because right now you can see there's currently no shade. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the chicken coop. Honestly, spent a lot of money on it. Considering the chickens were $4 each, I spent around $1,500 for the entire build itself. But this is what it's looking like. I think it turned out fairly well. I think the girls are really gonna enjoy it. Really gonna enjoy it. Again, guys, my apologies for not filming a lot of the progress and the time-lapse stuff, but I had people helping me and just didn't want to put them on camera. But I think I showed you guys earlier, I used these tool hooks to tie in the actual, this dog kennel with rebar wire, wrapped it around like an X, twisted it, tied it off. That seemed to work pretty well. Hey girls, I don't think they're used to having this much freedom. Like usually they're in like a little box, you know? A little rectangular box. I think they're gonna really open up here and enjoy everything I've done for them. So I guess that is where we conclude this video with the actual chicken coop, guys. It's been a long journey. It took me roughly 5 weeks to do this, almost 6 weeks total, just because I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I was just kind of going with it, figuring it out as I went, and If you can tell, the biggest one right here, her name is Hennifer, right there. Hennifer, I see you. I see you. You're huge. You are huge, Hennifer. Regardless, guys, that is the chicken coop. Thank you guys so much for watching. I did get them this feeder. I'm gonna have to figure out something to cover it with as well, just so it's not always exposed to water, etc., rain. But that is it, guys. They love their new watering system. They're used to it, completely used to it. I wanted to get them out of the house as soon as possible because they are stinking up the house. Almost 6 weeks old now. Almost 6 weeks old in a few more days. That is it, guys. We'll show you the roof from the top as well. It's not super pretty. It kind of looks like a prison, not gonna lie, but I think it works. And that is it, guys. I'll let you know what I like, what I don't like as the weeks progress. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all stay sweaty. See ya.